BTC, ETH, and LTC. And what I kind of see happening with some fractals, some percentages, and what I'm expecting to happen over the next couple of months, maybe even shorter weeks. And if y'all are new to the channel, appreciate any likes or comments. Let me know what you think. Just kind of building it up right now. I've been doing this a while, but started streaming on Twitch and moving it over to YouTube. So I'd appreciate any kind of feedback I can get from y'all. Let me know what y'all think. I'm having a little trouble with the microphone the last couple of days, so I'll be checking this out and posting it. But moving forward, this is the BTC chart. It is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. And if you notice, what I've been looking at is this fractal. I've posted it several times on Twitter. It's matching up just perfect. See over here, we're just following it right along. So if it continues on this path, we're looking middle of December, early to middle of December, reaching a new all-time high. So this little pullback we just had today and yesterday, it's just part of the game. Not a big deal. Those are hourly moves, small percentages overall. Even though 10% looks bad on the charts when you're looking over here, it's just part of the crypto game. So if you notice, since our March dip, the COVID dip, what I call it, because everything crashed pretty hard in March, including the stock market. Bitcoin's up 3.99, 400%, getting up here to the top here, which has put it almost back to its all-time high following this fractal. If you come back to Ethereum, we have a kind of a similar idea going from its March low right here. It started to follow its same path that it had way back here. And you see it's following right along. And it's up almost 600%. But compared to Bitcoin, it's a long way from its all-time high. And if we just take it percentage-wise from where we're at, roughly, from here just to all-time high, is another 137%. If you look at Bitcoin, we're just a couple percent away. And if you go where we're at right now, instead of from where we were up here, going from here to all-time high, we're looking at 15%. So short-term play, if this plays out as far as the fractal, then Ethereum would be the better play, short-term. Then we go down to Litecoin. Litecoin is the laggard out of the three. Put that back down there. If we're in this fractal area here, yeah, we could see a huge retrace. If you look back over here, this was just a wick. It did come down, but it was a wick that got all the way down to that bottom. But we're right in the same zone as this right here. So if we come back down, even if it takes a little bit longer, the whole percentage move from where we're at right now, well, let's go from here. It's 260%. But following this fractal, that puts us out to February. Right? And then we look at Ethereum. Its new run to all-time high is January. This would be somewhere around middle of January to the top. And then Bitcoin running, if it continues along the fractal, is in December to this new all-time high of 26,000. So what I'm expecting, Bitcoin's still going to have its run. It's been doing it for the last several weeks. So Bitcoin has its run up to that area there. And I'll expect, see how this candle comes back down. I'll expect maybe come down, retest the all-time high. Let's range a little bit, allowing Ethereum to finish its run. Like I said, Bitcoin will top out sometime in December. Then Ethereum will run in January. And then that will give Litecoin, if I get to the right one, that will give Litecoin a chance to run in February. Just an idea. It's not really pure financial advice or anything like that. I'm big on Litecoin. I have been here for a while, just looking at the percentage that it has left to go just to get to all-time high. But I do hold Ethereum and Bitcoin also. But if it continues on these fractals, I may go heavier into Bitcoin, ride it up to its new all-time high at around 26,000. Ethereum should be a little higher than it is now. In that time frame, it'll be in this area. So if it follows this, maybe if we get a little dip, I'll move everything into Ethereum, ride it up, and do the same for Litecoin. Not 100% of each one, but just move some assets around, playing these fractals a little bit. I know a lot of people just don't like fractals, but these are undeniable right now, the way they're following along. So really, it's just something I've been looking at. Something like this happened back on Bitcoin after the crypto winter, this 13.8. I'd seen some percentage moves along here. I was in a Discord group at the time, posted a chart that showed exactly where it was going, and it topped out at 13.8. I called it back here about 8,000-9,000 is when I finally saw that. Played out perfect. I'm not saying this will, but that's what I'm going to be looking at in the short term over the next couple of months. So overall, Litecoin has the farthest percentage-wise to move, according to this fractal. But it can also be played Bitcoin, then Ethereum, then Litecoin over the next 3 months. Just something to watch for. Keep an eye on. I know everybody likes to zoom into the 1 hour, 15-minute and trade. I do that myself. But stretching it out a little bit, zooming out a little bit, you can see that over time there's some longer term moves, longer percentage moves. So hodling ain't a bad idea. Right now on the 1 day, a couple other indicators, we do have the long signal on the super trend. We have not seen a short signal yet, but we are coming down on the RSI. MACD is also curled down just because of the dip we've had over the last 24, 48 hours. But hey, it doesn't have to go all the way down to reset. It can turn like it did here. But we're definitely pointing in the wrong direction for Bitcoin at the moment. Ethereum also has a long signal, no short signal yet on the daily, but it's pointing down. But if we look at the RSI, it hasn't broken this little uptrend. So if we can bounce off of this trend line, then it'll be a better play than Bitcoin, in my opinion. And then looking here, same thing, but it has crossed a trend line on the daily. So very short term, over the next week or two, it could come down on Litecoin a little bit further. Get back to the right Litecoin. I'm hitting the wrong buttons again. So if we can just follow this along, it's probably going to come back down, kind of how this is, somewhere in this area. Ethereum might good a bounce. Doesn't have a big of a drop in that area on fractal, at least. So I don't know. That was the idea I had. Trying to play those three, kind of timing it over the next 3 months, and hopefully it plays out. We can all make some money. That's what we're all here for. So a short little video on this fractal that I've seen, and more to come. So if you found this interesting, please hit those likes, subscribe. I'll be doing some more videos, some how-tos, whatnot. Again, I'm doing this on Twitch, but also on YouTube, sending them over there. So wherever you're finding it, do what you got to do to give me a little support. Appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time.